We're excited to take you on a scary tour of the top 10 most terrifying prisons in the world. Discover the most terrible corners of imprisonment as we explore infamous prisons characterized by cruelty, hopelessness, and solitude. Prepare for an exciting journey into some of history's most terrifying prisons. But before we start, be sure to smash that subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell icon to get a notification when we update videos like this one. Number 10. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, Kenya. The worst prison in Kenya is considered to be the Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, which is located in the Leroy Sambu constituency. It was constructed in 1954 by the British to hold criminals during the state of emergency established in October of 1952 and is designed after an outdated colonial system. The old gallows in Kamiti are still in places, but the last execution there took place in 1987. The prison's declared capacity is 1,200. The sources say there are between 1,800 and 2,500 people squeezed within. The surroundings are unclean. Serious illness like gonorrhea, syphilis, TB, HIV and AIDS, and dysentery are widespread. Although Kamiti was previously notorious for harboring political prisoners and carrying out hanging executions, its notoriety increased in 2008 after a disturbance caused by a drug surge was caught on camera and shown on television. In 2021, when 3 convicted terror suspects managed to escape, it grabbed headlines once more. Number 9. Diyarbarkir Prison, Turkey. Diyarbarkir Prison, a symbol of political repression in Turkey, holds a chilling history. Prisoners endured torture, isolation, and severe conditions in this notorious facility that was known for its savage treatment of political dissidents in the 1980s. The prison's somber history highlights the struggle for human rights and freedom of speech and serves as a chilling warning about the perils of unbridled power. Diyarbarkir Prison continues to serve as a somber reminder of the perseverance of those who stood up for justice in the face of hardship, despite the fact that its function has changed. Number 8. Terre Haute, USA. There are maximum security, medium security, and low security units in this Indiana prison complex. The Boston bomber Bakir Prison lives in Terre Haute, often known as Guantanamo North, and is currently facing execution. In 2008, the ACLU charged Terre Haute with having grossly inadequate conditions in its special confinement unit, which houses prisoners on death row. It claimed that the inmates were denied access to medical treatment and mental health services and that the prison's excessive loudness deprives them of sleep. Terre Haute has the most COVID-19 cases in the federal prison system in January of 2021, including death row inmates. Since U.S. On July 1, 2021, Attorney General Merrick Garland said that the Department of Justice would reconsider its option on the death sentence. Just a few months before the end of Trump's presidency, the Trump administration carried out 13 federal executions, including the fatal injection execution of Lisa Montgomery on January 12, 2021. In 67 years, Montgomery was the first American woman to be executed. There are still 46 people waiting to die at Terre Haute, including Dylan Roof, who was convicted of federal hate crimes in 2015 and given the capital penalty for the murder of 9 churchgoers in Charleston, South Carolina. Number 7. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. The Black Dolphin Prison is situated close to the Kazakhstan-Russia border. It is only given the most violent and dangerous convicted criminals in the nation, including as Chechen terrorists, cannibals, pedophiles, and serial killers. Guards patrol the facility every 15 minutes and video monitoring is used to monitor the prisons around the clock. Each 50 square foot cell has 2 inmates allocated to it, and it is protected from guards and other inmates by 3 sets of steel doors. Only 90 minutes a day are allotted for prisoners to spend outside of their cells in a desolate concrete exercise yard. To prevent them from learning the layout of the prison, interacting with other inmates, or overwhelming the guards, they are handcuffed, blindfolded, and made to walk with their heads bowed whenever they are transferred any place inside the facility. Number 6. United States Penitentiary, Administrative Maximum Facility. ADX, a high-security prison in Colorado, USA, is a terrifying example of such a facility. It is known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies and keeps the most dangerous offenders in the country in complete seclusion. Up to 23 hours per day are spent in solitary confinement with little to no human contact and few privileges. The psychological toll of incarceration is amplified by this fortress of despair, which has a lasting impact on both the prisoners and the ethical discussion of such harsh punishment. Number 5. Mendoza Prison, Argentina. Mendoza Prison in Argentina has a population that is almost 3 times the maximum allowed. Convicts are forced to sleep on the floor without beds in cells that are only 43 square feet in size and can hold up to 5 convicts. In a 2005 study, Amnesty International warned that people in prison in Mendoza are in such a desperate situation that they have gone as far as to sew their mouths open in demand of better living conditions. Inmates had no choice but to use plastic bags and bottles as restrooms because they received subpar medical treatment and prison lacked a functioning sewage system. Number 4. San Quentin State Prison USA. The oldest prison in California, San Quentin is notoriously known for its violence. Numerous notorious criminals have called it home, including Robert F. Kennedy's killer, Sirhan, Scott Peterson, and Charles Manson. It housed California's only gas chamber in addition to the state's only death row institution, which housed more than 700 death row convicts and was the largest facility in the country. 3 years after the governor of California put an end to the executions in the state began the process of closing death row and moving the inmates in early 2022. Number 3. Vladani Prison, Georgia. Vladani Prison, situated in Georgia, gained notoriety for its disturbing human rights violations. This facility was transformed into a haven of fear through overcrowding, harsh torture, and widespread corruption. Shocking footage showed prisoners being tortured and humiliated by guards, revealing the corrupt nature of the legal system. The appalling conditions and egregious wrongdoing displayed in Gldani Prison highlight the urgent need for prison accountability and reform. This depressing establishment serves as a sovereign reminder of the ominous results of unbridled authority. Number 2. Camp 14 Kaishan, North Korea. Hidden in the heart of North Korea, Camp 14 Kaishan is a nightmarish realm of torment. Inmates experience unspeakable pain, from grueling work to brutal torture with a concentration on forced labor and ultimate surrender. Since escaping is practically impossible and the idea of trust is alien to them, isolation and indoctrination characterizes their existence. Camp 14 is shrouded in obscurity, adding to its terror and providing a terrifying window into a harsh and oppressive world. Number 1. Gitarama Prison, Rwanda. Gitarama, the most crowded jail in the world, is home to more than 7,000 inmates in a space designed to house only 400. The majority of the prisoners are thought to be responsible for the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. The men and women living here are forced to stand barefoot on the soiled ground for the entirety of the day because of the tremendous overcrowding, which causes their feet to rot. Many end up needing amputations, but with just one full-time physician assigned to the prison, the majority of inmates are unable to obtain the care they require, leading to half a dozen fatalities every day. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next video. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to receive new updates. Stay tuned!